So in this one, we are going to talk about actually the final episode. Uh, I guess of Stranger Things, or should I say episode 8? And I know that this episode not only went to Netflix but also went to theaters. And I would like to know your theater reaction in the comments on what you thought of that. I personally saw it on Netflix. And yeah, so, anyways, today in this video, I am going to talk about that and just like, because the episode was crazy. And, judging by the first video, which, but by the way, that is regarding to Stranger Things, I am going to talk about other different Stranger Things stuff, like, the show that's set between season 2 and 3, and the Jonathan and Nancy thing, or the Nancy thing, or whatever that's called. And I'm a little curious because with Stranger Things as well, you got the Henry show or movie or whatever. With that being said, guys, make sure you like, comment, share, and also subscribe, which means a lot to this channel. And well, I hope that we get to the point where I can actually do more and give back, and it's great so far, but you guys kind of know what I mean. So please do that. And again, we got another announcement that is coming at some point this year, and that is my first ever Patreon page. So make sure you join that once it's ready. And also, I got a video-ish, I think. I don't know. And again, not everything is going to be for my channel, but also, but, stuff like this is it's going to go to that page too anyway, so, it's 50-50 mainly, so I hope you are excited about that, and we can grow on there together as like how we are growing on here and all my social pages, excuse me, and yeah. Thoughts on episode 8 of Stranger Things 5? Oh, so as we all know, I mean, I remember watching this since the very beginning, and again, I don't know if I told you, but I am right now rewatching the show from, again, the first season, as obvious, which is actually in the rankings of all of the seasons of the show, between season 1, season 2, and season 5. Not in that order specifically, but season 5 is my favorite season. But how my ranking between those three is mainly actually first goes season 1, and then my top 2 is season 5, and then season 2, because I love season 2 a lot. Again, I do actually happen to really do enjoy season 1 as much as the other seasons, but put that aside for now. I talk about the main subject here. Episode 8. What I tell you, I've seen things, and it goes without saying, because episode 7 kind of gave us that teaser anyways. And so I honestly, like, episode 7 was crazy, you know. So 8, the quote unquote finale is actually, oh my gosh, I don't know how to word it. It was something that I needed. That's what I'm looking for. I literally needed that. And you know, there's moments like for me, big moments. Like like shocking ones too. If you all know what I'm talking about, like the falling of Steve Harrington. Like everybody, I've been hearing reactions, and even when I saw it too, I mean, I was ready to cry, man. Honestly, and because I love the character, and thank God for Jonathan. I mean, to grab a hold of him to bring it back up, but I don't know if I told you guys, but the Duffer Brothers once did say that they had this tray full of these Funko Pops, and especially the bobblehead things of all the Stranger Things characters, and it was kind of interesting because they even had always even like the Barb one too, and so. And then, so they're all surrounding his table, or should I say his desk, or whatever you call it. And then Steve is on the ledge of the desk. And everybody was like, oh no! Oh. Because again, Steve's character has been in this, in our heart for since the very beginning of the show, and we want anything bad happened to him. Luckily, he did not. But this is just something that was so interesting, and how the Duffer Brothers even confirmed when they said that they are gonna go in time travel. They were right about that, but my point was gonna see all different past moments from all the past seasons, which we did not get that. But they did time travel to a point, and it was actually really interesting. And then there was this big fight scene against Vecna's lair thing that crawled out with legs. And no offense, Nancy is a big time badass. Like seriously, like she took that gun like boom, 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 boom. Like it was like, oh my gosh, man. I mean that was interesting. But again, these are highlights, including the whole concept at the end of the episode, where we see Dustin, Lucas, you see Mike, Will, and also Max, Sadie Singh's character. They're all playing D&D much after. Well, they got invited to a party, but the way how they ended it was sentimental. It was a bittersweet, because I feel like too that this episode has some flaws, and I don't know what those flaws are, but I feel like there's people say there's another quote unquote episode 9. I don't know how that's possible. Again, they could do that, and the Duffer Brothers can see that, or Netflix can see that. I don't know how they would, but it's called, so yeah. Fans, but also, and again, this is like a long before Dustin's thing, but actually, I would like to know what happened to Elle, because as the Upside Down was kind of, quote unquote vanishing, she gets vanished along with it. And there was, again, people are so smart. They have theories on if it would be a season 6. And it's a little hard to say on the same called talk show. And again, that is the I think it's the Jimmy Kimmel one, I think. And she mentions that he actually thinks that there might be another season in the next 10 or so years, which I am down for the count for that, and hopefully. And again, people are saying that, oh my gosh, season 5 is one of the worst seasons. But it kind of goes back to another project that's not Stranger Things. It's kind of like this is how I would compare it to stuff like the Marvels, or kind of like Captain America, Brave New World. Season 5 is kind of like that. Like, there were some watchable moments, but definitively, people just think that there should be another season to solve that problem. Because I don't see any problems with this, and I can kind of not really make out on some things. Like, I guess there's something called like Vecna's curse, or something like that was going through everybody in the crowd of the graduation. I don't know. And again, yes, we are gonna get Tales of 85 and all this other Stranger Things stuff, but I'm very curious on, if season 6 does happen. I would love that. So, yeah. So, that's it for this point, actually, guys. And, it's crazy enough that this show is over. But, again, like I said, if there is a season 6, if there is, in 10 years from now, put it in the comments if you not only want that, but also I just would like to know. So yeah, guys, make sure you like, comment, share as always, and please do subscribe, and yeah.